Yo, JD here, Limitless, and we are back with another Hotlap and setup at Germany at the Hockenheimring, and as usual, trying to get the best possible exit onto the start finish straight. Once you do so, get in the DRS as early as you can. For this first corner, we'll be looking for the 100-meter board as you go past it, going down to 6th gear and really accelerating through the corner, back before getting on DRS once again. 100-meter board, going down to 3rd gear, then 2nd. Stay nice and tight on the right hand side before releasing the car on the exit and getting back on DRS. A slow in, fast approach is a very, very good mindset for that corner. Going up into 8th gear once you hit 12,000 RPM, and as the curb starts, want to be braking completely in a straight line. 2nd, 1st gear, really slow on the apex and release it off the corner. I cannot stress that enough. You really need to go much slower on the apex to get a good exit. Flat out for the right as you hit the 50-meter board, braking once again. 2nd gear, stay as far left as you can. Middle of that curb, you won't be turning in. Try and kiss that apex. Do not want to ride over that curb. For this, as the green part finishes, that's where you want to be turning in 6th gear. Look for the board on the right hand side. As that goes out of view, that's your turning point. 2nd gear once again, nice and tight on the apex. Flat out for his left hander. Go into it in 5th gear. Go down to 4th and really try and attack these corners as much as possible. Coming off the exit of this, DRS, make your way towards the line, and we've done a 111.3, which is actually a very, very good lap. And as you may notice, first corner track limits are pretty suspect, but unfortunately that's how it is. And in order to show the setup working, you've got to be doing what everyone else is doing, and you can see less than a 10th away from the world record there. And you'll be able to see by my sectors at the end, the setup I was using was working very, very nicely indeed. But going on to the setup now itself, 7.5 wings, you need that turn in, but you also need a little bit of straight line speed. So just reducing the rear wing, but just more on the front end, because you just really do need it for this track. 65, 80 transmission is really my kind of go-to at the moment. It just gives nice rotation, but it makes it quite easy to go on traction, which is something you really do need. Right, right, left, left. Basically just for stability. And for this 2.2, just to make it really nice over curbs, and then the 6.3, just a bit more rotation, especially for the slow speed corners. And 4.3, honestly, it just feels good to me, and that is the reason why I use it, but I will be going into much more detail in future. Brakes, 87.53, need some stopping power, and then a little bit higher on the front tyre pressure just to give more rotation and a little bit more straight line speed once again. So that was my hot lap and setup here. As you can see, the sectors, Simon was almost a 10th quicker than me in sector 1, but the next 2 sectors, we actually had the 2 fastest sectors, or sector 2 or 3 out of anyone in the time trial. So setup working very well. If I could just corner cut that turn 1 a little bit better, but for the rest of the lap, where it's very, very technical, setup was working incredibly nicely. And my biggest advice around here, other than really turn 1, is to go slow in, fast out, really slow it down on the apex, like coming into this corner here. We want to stay as far right as possible and then release it, kind of a slingshot effect, which I always go on about in my videos. So hopefully you found this useful. A mastering series will be coming at some point in the game once we get all these out of the way, where we're just going much more detail and really slow down the lap, slow motion, all that good stuff. So thank you so much for supporting my videos, and I will catch you soon. Peace.